Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 11, Episode 1 of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. We're going to be playing through Chapter 12, Part 1 in this round. So let me go ahead and read off that one. It says, The Fate of Champions. Place this card in the active quest pile. Your mission is concluded, or is it? So I guess what they're referring to is last round in Chapter 11, Bayor and Maggot were able to get a victory in besieged Kamelot. It was kind of a little bit ambiguous, so I think they're checking this one out. Our quest is complete each of the following: return to besieged Kamelot, which what I think means return to besieged Kamelot, meaning if we don't choose this, we can go back here. But actually, since we're already in besieged Kamelot, we could return to it. We can return back to Broken Connect. We just did that last turn. We've gone all the way and then come all the way back. Or we can return to our allies. Put the special event G on top of the event deck. And then place 1 to 6 random cards. So let's get special event G on top of the event deck. And then we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put these on top of that. So then we can jump right into round number 1. I think the other thing that I wanted to do too is grab some experience. So I will take 4 experience points. I believe it's 4. Let's double check the rule here. I'm going to just increase some of our characters' attribute pairs. So I see for the 4 experience points is for the second point in a pair. 6 experience points is for a third point in a pair. So the third point. So Bayor's got a third point between practicality and spirituality. I'm going to give him another spirituality. And I think we'll take 4 points of experience from Maggot. And he's going to go toward empathy. He'll get a double in empathy. So that'll help him in his encounters. He's had some rough encounters there. We got quite a few items between Bayor and Maggot, including the crude men here, Excalibur, a plate of Galahad's armor, and also the Grail itself. So we're going to go to besieged Kamelot, but first, Pontus Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a channel, Pontus Fathom Press, where we're putting out a number of podcasts. We've got those podcasts collected in a lecture series. You can go check out the bookstore link down below. The key one is Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, Decoding the Dragon Symbol and Myth in the Occult. We deep dive into the dragon and the Grail, which touches on the Pendragons, Alchemy and the Dragon with Tolkien and George R.R. Martin, Tiamat and the Dragon, Saturn and the Dragon and the Cross, even the Dragon and the UFO Mystery. We've also got our Catu Journals 6-volume set, Hermeticism of Hastur, Genealogy of Cthulhu. We've collected those as an omnibus edition. This is a must for any Lovecraft fan. Finally, we've got the Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga, a deep dive into Jungian alchemy and anthroposophical themes in Frank Herbert's classic work, and then Artificial Psychoanalysis of Desiring Machines. Go check out our bookstore in the link below. You can check out our Patreon, stay across all of our gameplay in A Song of Ice and Fire, our miniature painting, and our new miniature makeover series. And let's get back into the game. Thanks for watching. Without further ado, let's jump into round 1. It says for Besieged Kamelot, if you have part 7 of Left Behind, go to verse 10. Left Behind. Left Behind. We do not have it, so we're going to read on. And by the way, we are in Besieged Kamelot after we've actually passed the Lancelot thing. So we're going to try to find a pathway back to Lancelot on this one. So let's go ahead. It says, is Kamelot under siege? Even if not, this may change any second now. If you have part 8 of Restoring the Order, we do not have that. So we'll go to verse 4. The gate is barred shut. At Morgaine's orders, and for the first time in recorded history, Kamelot has turned its back to the small folk. The round table was too weak and disorganized to object. So we usually go in by using our influence to obtain entry. And I think we're going to do that again. So let's go ahead and grab our reputation again. This is going to get us entry. So we'll pay our entry. We go to verse 2. What do you want to do? See Lancelot, lost in fallen status. Do we have lost in fallen status? We don't have it. Let's go see Lancelot. Yeah, let's go see Lancelot. So we'll go over to verse 11. If you have part 6 of the final confrontation, if you have verse 6 of the final confrontation, let's see. Yes, we have verse 6 of final confrontation. You can go to verse 20. Okay, so verse 20. Okay, you find Lancelot brooding atop the castle wall. You did it, he says in disbelief after you report your success. Yet again, Kamelot is indebted to you. He leans heavily on the battlements, looking to the west. Yet again, the Round Table couldn't sort out its own problems. The knights of old, the first Lancelot, the founders of the old order, they would have stooped so low. Does this prove we are no longer worthy of their legacy? Unless he suddenly regains his vigor. The time has come to do something worthy of a song. When your journeys are over, let me find me in the Long Barrow Watchtower. Is this Long Barrow Watchtower? Oh no, Long Barrow was a couple chapters ago. It was a while back. New task, find Lancelot in Long Barrow 152 in chapter 15. Oh my gosh, really? Now go to, so instead of, so that's for then. Now for now we have to go to 7. Okay, so for now we're going to go to Book of Secrets. Whoa. You feel weary and tired in the months following your departure from Connacht. You've chased the Grail, escaped Four Dwellers, and brushed arms with the highest powers of Avalon. You've changed history and earned an everlasting presence among the sagas of the island. Yet nothing you did stopped the fall. Perhaps that was to be expected. After all, what could a lowborn from a distant village hope to accomplish that knights, sorcerers, and even Arthur himself couldn't? Yet we're not ready to give up. If the fall of Avalon cannot be averted, you can at least make sure its people survive. With the Menhirs gone and all major trails cut off by weirdness, only you could bring hope to the forsaken communities through the world and lead them to safety. After all, what good are the sagas if there's no one left to tell them? Congratulations, you've completed your current chapter. Okay. Gain 2 experience. If there are 2 to 4 players, gain secret card 4. So let's get secret card 4. Hold on a second. Secret card 4. Gain secret card 4. Okay, secret card 4 is Enrage. As long as this secret is in play, all combat encounters gain the Rage trait. Okay, so we've got a secret card 4. Let's give this to Bayor. Okay. And secret card 42. Secret card 42. So this, I guess, is the result of us completing. We already have secret card 42. I believe we already have that. Unless it's in this pile. Secret card 42. Boldness. Okay. And then it says, if you don't have them yet, discard all event cards, including active quests. Then either save your game or draw chapter 13 setup card and follow the instructions to begin the next chapter. Expedition ends. Okay, so I guess we're just going to go to chapter 13 now. So let's just at least read the chapter 13, part 1. Special G. We'll put these event cards back here. Chapter 13, which came up last time. So now we are into chapter 13. It says, place this card on the active quest pile. There's now little hope for Avalon, but it shouldn't die with it. With your portable menhir. Only you can find safe places where they can survive. Finder helped to create at least 2 places that are safe from weirdness. Gain at least 2 parts of the last haven status. Success. Once you have at least 2 parts of the required quest, you may finish this chapter and go to verse 6.1 in the Book of Secrets. Okay, so we've got this chapter 13 on our event. Our menhirs are actually now off the board. So I don't know how that's going to start with chapter 13. Let's just double check. Where do we start? If we have Book of Secret card 78, I believe we have 78. We'll double check for that. It says put special event F on top of the event deck. Special event F. And then put the random event cards on the top. Then resolve chapter 13. Oh, that's when we win. Okay, so that's if we win. If you have the secret card 48, 78. Okay, do we have 78? Let's double check here. 78. Okay, I don't believe we do, but we'll double check. We'll double check when we start into the next round. So thank you guys for watching. I guess we're going to jump right into chapter 13 in the next round. So see you in the next round. Bye-bye.